Hey guys, Zethion here from Langrisser SEA. I'm from the Guild Legion of Scorn, and today we're going to go through this month in Langrisser SEA events for January 2021. I have been working on an updated version of my Reddit post, and in view of recent events, it will probably be my last contribution to the Langrisser community. This series might stop as well without any prior announcement. It all depends on basically how tired I am with making content for Langrisser. But I'm still here for this month at least, so let's get into it. So a disclaimer again that I am not a staff of Zilong Games. I have not been acknowledged by Zilong Games in any way. I do not get a single Trinity Crystal from them as a strategist squad member or have any recognition from them, so take these predictions at your own risk. However, for those of you who have followed along, you know that these are usually pretty reliable as just copies and pastes from other servers which have gone before us, which is where all this information is taken from. So on the 5th of January, which is next week, we will have a focus banner in the form of Ledin, Rachel and Altamula. You realize that the focus banners that this game has will eventually or actually start to repeat itself, and so you'll come to see this banner actually quite often. So nothing much to say here. On the 12th of January, there will be a major update in the form of a new hero release for Shilinka and Illusia, and there'll be new 3C skills for Illusia, Shilinka, Diehard, Lana, and Kurama. Unfortunately for the last three, these 3 cost skills aren't quite enough to save them or to make them usable in PvP. If you love them, however, you can certainly feel free to try, as I know LJL will, but I mean, facts are facts. So for the major update, what is meta shifting will be Young Jessica's exclusive item, where if the unit has not moved or dealt damage this turn, it may act again. This basically gives her an act again after she transforms into a goddess mode. It lets her shift into siege tank mode and start blasting away in one turn instead of having to wait, which greatly improves her usability in Apex. So for those of you who have built Young Jessica, this is something that you really must get. For the 19th of January, we are getting the long-awaited couple banners, where we will have Lanford paired up with Knight of Mystery, Landius paired up with Angelina, and Sigma paired up with Claret. How this works is that every time you pull one of the lovers on the banner, you will get a CP token that will let you exchange 50 shards of one lover for 60 shards of the next. So that's 50 for 60, you heard that right. You get 10 shards extra when you do that trade, and this basically allows you to, if you, for example, you already have Landius at 6 stars and you pull him, you will get a guaranteed Angelina, or you get a guaranteed 60 shards of Angelina. So this is pretty good for new players or players who don't have these heroes in general. It's also a good way to try to shard up these heroes, although do note that there is a limit on the number of times you can exchange, and that limit is 1. So you can only do 1 Landius for Angelina, 1 Angelina for Landius, and so on and so forth. Do note that the CP tokens that you got from last year's couple banners can be used this year as well to exchange for these heroes. And on the 26th of, on the 26th of January, not December, there will be a focus banner in the form of Omega, Viraj, and Sherry. And yeah, that's all that's going to happen for the month of January. Again, sorry for the typo. So yeah, that's it for the month of January. We'll see whether there will be a February installment of this, although I have already downloaded the assets I need to make this. It's just fatigue and inertia setting in. In any case, hope you guys do enjoy it for as long as this series is here. This is Zethion, signing off.